Welcome guys to my introduction video of the modification The Blue and the Grey, which is a modification for the game Empire Total War, and it's taking place, as the name can say, in the American Civil War, which is between 1861 and 1865. So I want to talk about the history of this modification a bit, and also, if you don't know the mod, check it out. I have links in the description added, and also at the end of the video where you can try it out. You need to have Empire Total War in order to play this modification, so if you have it, really check it out. The first version was released in 2009, and at that time it was still a small modification. It added new units, but those units looked kind of odd and they were not really fitting to the time, because at the time it was still really hard to mod the units, so they still used the normal Empire units, and they look kind of not really in place. But a new battle map was added too, called Manassas, and for those who know a bit about the American Civil War, they will know that this battle is historical. So the author of the map tried to reconstruct the place, and he's done a great job. It's a really big map and it's a lot of fun to play it. During the mods updates, the AI got improved as well, so that they can handle units better and that they are able to build more and bigger armies in the campaign map. In the latest versions, new units have been added to the game, and most of them are only unique to a location. So they're only recruitable at the specific location, and this really is a lot of fun to see that actual, as example, only Texas volunteers, they are only recruitable in actual Texas regions, or that the New York volunteers are only recruitable in New York, but they're not only volunteers. I just can't remember the names of other unique units, but there are also unique units like the 15th Alabama as example, also only recruitable at specific locations. So yeah, that's really a lot of fun, and it adds to the immersion a lot. A huge feature was to actually give the Mexicans and the British units fitting to the time. So now the British and the Mexicans, I don't know, they are now both using units which fit to the time, so they're immersive into this modification, and they're really strong. So those nations now can really have a big impact on your campaign. As example, if you're playing the Confederacy, Mexican might declare war on you, so they might try to gain some territories in the south, like New Mexico or Texas. Now I want to shortly talk about something I tried to do for this modification as well, which was to add naval battles, naval combat to the modification. And I try this by giving access to steamships for the Union and the Confederacy as well. So both nations have access to steamships, but it was not possible for me to add new models because that's just limited by the game engine. Still problems with having this feature of naval combat. As example, nations like Spain, which shouldn't have access to ships, they have unfortunately access, and it's to a gallon, so it's really totally misplaced in this modification, and it also doesn't fit the time. After all, it's not a finished game, which means that features can still be missing, or stuff can still be replaced in further versions, or there still can be bugs and things like that. But the gameplay is, for me, really fluently, I think, and this is also because it's a really ongoing process over years, so the mod is really stable and you should be able to play it without bigger problems. But if you notice problems, don't be like, oh no, how can this be? Because it's a modification, so you can't expect everything to be totally perfect. And it's really important, I think, that you also keep in mind and give credit to the authors and to the modders who made this possible, because in my opinion there is not even one single game which is featuring the American Civil War which is as perfect really as perfect as this modification is. So this is really a big project, and it's been done by guys spending their free time without getting paid. So give credit to them, and give your support by leaving a message, or giving a comment in the forum, or giving ideas. Even there's so many ideas by the community which were amazing, and some of them were also implemented into this mod, because it's really a community project, and this is something really beautiful, and I think that hope in further version it will keep that way. However guys, this was it about the small introduction video for my coming Let's Play, and I hope you got some idea about this modification, and you're going to watch my video series if you want to. Links for these modifications are in the description, and have fun.